Hello guys, welcome back. I'm Red Hair Luffy and today I'm going to be doing a quick Enel deck profile for you guys. Now later on today I might be able to do some gameplay for the Bello Betty that I promised to one of my subscribers. Hopefully I can get that done today. I'm still trying to buy a stand so I can get some better angles for my gameplay results. So let's hope that I can get some of that later on in the future. But today it's all about Enel, so let's do this thing now. All right, here we go. Here is the Enel. Yeah, he is annoying, but I love him. He is probably my favorite leader ever since since I started playing One Piece. So let's get into it. Uh, for life, okay, 5k power. On opponent's turn, once per turn, whenever your life hits 0. Not if you already have 0, but if your life hits 0, you can take the top card of your deck, put it to your life, and then you discard a card, meaning you trash a card. Pretty easy, very annoying. That means that if you even if you have 1 life at the beginning of your opponent's turn, they still need to get 3 swings in to beat you. So that's what a lot of people don't take into account. Even if you have 2 life, that means they still need to get 4 swings. So that is very annoying for them. So let's get into it. First card I play is for Conus. What is she good for? Basically, she's only a 2K. That's all she's good for. That's it. Sorry about the glare. And I'm still working on the glare for these videos, but it's just a 2K. That's it. Nothing special. You just search her for a 2K, or she comes off life for a 2K. That's it. Shura, 1K counter. He is the searcher of the deck. I run 4 since the beginning. I didn't copy off of Jonas, the tournament winner of nationals. No, I've been running 4 since the beginning. A lot of people were saying, "Oh, just run 2." No, you need to run 4. Reason why is because, you can always search for your 2Ks. But the main reason is you search for your ohms and your holies. Whenever you have an ohm and you don't have the holy, you play your Shura your first turn, then you get the holy, and vice versa. If you have a holy and you don't have an ohm, well, you use your Shura, get the holy. You get the ohm for the combo for the second turn. So he's really good. Basically, he finds any Sky Island package character for the top 5 cards of your life. Very, very good. Very cheap, very good, and very annoying. Now, all yellow decks should be running this. I don't know why you wouldn't be running it. Veggie, or beige, or however you want to say it. 2 counter, and then obviously trigger. I don't even have to say this, but trigger. He comes off a life, and he freezes any attack on either any leader or character. So pretty basic. You never play him. You only ever want to see him off a life, or just use him for a counter. I run 2 brulees. 1000 counter. I rarely ever use her as a 1000 counter, but sometimes I do. Otherwise, I usually just play her. Or the best way is you see her off a life, you play her for free, and she's a blocker. You see that right there in the orange, right there. She's a blocker. So yeah, you want to see her off a life. Usually, if you see her in your opening hand, you usually want to mulligan that, because you never want to see her in your opening hand. Here's the holies that I was talking about. Every Enel deck should be running 4 of these. I don't know why you need to be running 4. Same thing with the ohms. You should be running 4 ohms and 4 holies. If you're running Sky Island package, you run 4 of these, 4 of these. Easy as that. Because the ohm searches for the holy, or holly, however you want to say it. Because it's literally for your second turn. You play ohm, you find the holly, and then that's a 7 dawn turn for your second turn. Like, it's just It's just amazing. And Ohm's just a really good card because even if you have 2 or less life when you're playing Enel, Enel usually always has 2 or less life. Like he wants to be at low life. So then once you're at 2 or less life, he's now going to be a 6K, like a 6K attacker. So, yeah, Holy combination is just broken. It's kind of like a ulti in page 1 if you're running purple. Next, I play Sanji Blocker. You want to see this off of life all the time. All the time, because off of life, he triggers, you discard a card from your hand, and then you play him out. He's a 5K attacker, 4 cost, and 1K counter. So he can be used for multiple things. He's just amazing. You want to be running 4. I don't know why you're not running 4. Sadly, I only want to run 1 Shirahoshi. I only actually have 1, but I do recommend probably having 2. 5 cost, 0 power, 1K counter. On play, you draw 3 cards, you discard 2. Or trash 2, that easy as that. It helps recycle the dead cards or find really good new cards. And you always want to sear off a life. If you opening hand, you sear, instant mulligan, honestly. You never want to get rid of her. I mean, you never want to sear in hand. So you want to sear off a life, so she triggers. Next is Satori. 2K counter. One of the best 2K yellow counters in the game. Debatably, the second best one, honestly. The second best 2K counter. Trigger, trash card, put him into play. He's a 5K attacker and 5 cost, and he's a 2K. He's one of the best ones. You should be running this if you're running the Sky Island package, because he's obviously going to be searchable. I run 4 Gadatsus. I run 4 just to see him more often. He is disgusting in the against Katakuri. He is just nasty against Katakuri. I recommend running at least 3. If you don't want to run 4, you could add in an extra an extra Amaru if you're not running 4 Amaru. Or, it's your choice. I just run 4 Gadatsu because also he's a 1K counter, so that doesn't hurt. And he's a 6K power, 6,000, so that also helps. Then run my Enels. I only run 3, and yes, that is the special one. I'm so proud of this. I did not buy it. I pulled it. Yes, it's beautiful. I love it. Anyways, 7K cost, 7,000 power, rush. So this is yellow's only rush as far as I'm concerned, other than the 4 cost Katakuri from the structure deck from Big Mom, which even then it's not a rush card. But anyways, Enel automatic rush, 7 cost. You can play it on your 4th turn, and then once per turn, if let's say he's rested, because you're usually just going to be playing. Once you play him, you're going to be attacking with him immediately. He's rested. Somebody attacks into him. You could just take a card off of life, keep him alive. So they're going to have to attack on him twice just to get him off the board. So that's really annoying. He's hard to deal with. So I recommend running at least 3. 4 is kind of clunky, so I don't really do 4. Now, the next I do is Big Mom. 7 cost Big Mom. She's really good. I wouldn't run 3 ever. 1's kind of you need to be seeing this. Sometimes it can save you in games at the very end game. So I think 2 is a very good number. She's a 7 cost. She's a 7 cost 8K attacker. So yeah, she's a good addition to the deck. And then I run 2 Charlotte Katakuris, 8 cost, 8K, so that's just hard to deal with in general. And then on play, you put back any character that's 8K, 8 cost or less. both your own or your opponent's, and you can put it to the bottom of the top. So that can help you gain life that you might need for Enel, or help get rid of their characters that are just really annoying, like a blocker or something, and just going for the kill. You never know. This card saves games multiple times. So, yeah. This next card, 9 cost Yamato. Jeez. I probably should be running 4. But 3 is a really good number because it can get clunky sometimes. But yeah, definitely 3. You should not be running 2. You gotta run 3. Definitely 3. Because believe it or not, your one downside is that Shura can actually you look at the top 5, you find your Sky Island. Well, Yamato isn't Sky Island, and you could be bottom decking one of your Yamatos, or maybe more, and that's kind of the one downside about the Shura. So you should at least be running 3 Yamatos, because that Yamato changes games, especially if you have multiple on the board. The events, I run 2 Amarus. I'm going to think about running more because it can get really... it changes games. At the very end game, if you run 2 per turn, and like 2 in the same turn, you're winning the game. It's a 2 cost. One of your characters or leaders gets plus 3,000, and if you have 1 life or less, which Enel almost always does, you can you can rest one of your opponent's characters that has 4 costs or less. So basically, you're like either, getting rid of a blocker, and you're pumping up one of your leaders and characters. So this card is very, very good for the end game. And then you want to see this off of life. Oh, and also for the trigger for the Amaru, if you're in a really sticky situation, you can just trash 2 cards from your hand and give yourself another life that your opponent did not expect you to have, and then you just go for the end game for the next turn. So Amaru is a must. You need at least 2. 3 or 4 is probably a better number, but at least 2. Thunderbolt, obvious. I think every single deck should be running it. Well, every yellow deck should be running it. Yeah. Trigger is just amazing. You're getting rid of more than half of somebody's deck with, full of characters because of this trigger. Off of trigger, you KO one of their 5 or less cost characters. Yeah, that's just amazing. And then obviously, if you want to play it straight out, it's a 2 cost. Get rid of one of your life, and you trash the top card of your life, and then you're still KOing a 5 cost or less character. Usually, you do these to blockers when it comes to just straight out playing it. Otherwise, in trigger, you usually just get rid of one of their really strong attackers. And then I play 1 Thor. I really don't use it for the trigger, so that's why I don't really run more than 1. But the counter itself, giving any one of your characters or leaders, your leader, plus 4k can really help. But it's only plus 4k if your opponent has 2 or less life. Keep that in mind. Not you, but your opponent has to have 2 or less life. So that's why it's this is a gamble kind of card, in my opinion. So I think only 1's fine. If you run 2, that isn't bad, but that should be it. Thank you for watching my video, and as always, please like, share, and subscribe, and as always, don't think I forgot about this. The Luffy Structure Deck. It is Japanese. One of you lucky 100 subscribers will get this for free. I just have to hit 100 subscribers. And actually, I just want to let you guys know that tomorrow I will be making a video, my first Magic the Gathering video. It will be an opening for Murders at the Karlov Manor. It's the new set. It's coming out tomorrow. I'm going to be opening some stuff for that tomorrow. And some sad news is that the new Uta deck, structure deck, I don't think I will be getting it until Saturday. And that's it. If I don't get it until Saturday, I will be getting it next week, and then I will be doing an unboxing for that structure deck. So I will be making a video for that either Saturday, and then or probably Sunday or Monday. Whenever I can get my hands on that the soonest. That's why I will be making an unboxing for that. And once I have two different copies of it, I will be making that deck profile for that as well. So please watch out for that. And as always, I'll see you next time.